Here are all 9 items that you need to send through the mail autograph cards. First thing we want to do is find some athletes or actors that we want to send to. Now that you have your cards, you got to have your supplies. I always send my cards in a card saver 1 for extra protection, and we're going to need 2 different envelopes. We're going to need an envelope number 6 and we're going to need an envelope number 10. Now that we know who we're sending to and we have our supplies, let's talk about prepping the card. I'll start with some Johnson's powder, sprinkle a little bit on top, especially with these Panini Prisms, these shiny cards. You definitely want to give them a little texture to the card so that the ink doesn't smear. And then what you want to do is take your cloth, this is a microfiber towel, and without scratching the card, I'm just going to go downward. I'm just going to pull that powder off. That looks pretty good. Now it's ready to get autographed. Now that you have all 4 cards packed, we're going to put it in our card saver 1. Now we're going to head over to sportscardforum.com, set up your account, which is free, and we're going to search for our players. So you're going to go right into the football page. You can see it's got a 73% success rate, but I've noticed in the recent weeks he's been returning quite a few. Now it says here that people did send a donation, so I will probably send $10 as well and send him my 3 cards. And then here's the address that we want to use. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is write him a quick note. This doesn't have to be real extensive. I like to keep it very simple. Next, you want to fill this out. So you'll put your name, your address. This is going to be your return, and you're going to put your stamp up here in the right-hand corner. So you want to grab a forever stamp like this. I would also recommend, if you're sending cards that require money, that you pick up these extra 1-ounce stamps at your post office. These are 24-cent stamps. And if you throw an extra one on there and write "do not bend" and "non-machinable," that's going to ensure that my $10 cards do not get damaged on the return. So I will do that on here as well. So your address is going to go top left-hand corner. The athlete's address is going to go right here. Since this is a public website and free to use, I'll go ahead and fill this out so you guys can see. Now let's package this up. We've got our cards, we've got our note, we've got our return label. This is going to go right here. I still need to write my name, so I'm not going to seal it. And that's how you send a through the mail autograph card.